For as long as I can remember, I've been basically studying a lot of older pieces of media, taking a look at how people build a brand around a TV show or a movie series or music, and how they are able to sustain these brands over many years. I mainly do this because 1, it's fun and it's interesting for me, and 2, I personally hope to achieve the same one day. With that being said, for the past few years while working on this YouTube channel, I've been studying many Disney and Nickelodeon shows from back in the day. I've taken an in-depth look at many characters, what makes these different shows work, and what ultimately led to the downfall of these brands. Anyways, during my research, which I can't believe I'm calling it that, I noticed a strange pattern. Many shows on these networks run for about 3, 4, or maybe 5 years, if they're lucky. And the typical TV season for a TV show not on Disney Channel or Nickelodeon is from around September to May, with a hiatus every summer in between seasons. This is the way cable television has been for a very long time, and how it still is today on many networks. Probably, I'm not really sure, I don't really watch cable. However, with Disney and Nick, a TV season has always been very fluid. Just take a look at the first season of The Suite Life of Zack and Cody. It starts in March 2005, airs throughout the summer, goes on through the holidays, then ends in January 2006. Or look at the second season of Good Luck Charlie. It starts in February 2011, then ends in November, basically running throughout the entirety of that year. You can also take a look at the first 3 seasons of Jessie. They all start in autumn, like a typical TV season on other networks, but they stretch beyond May and into the summer and don't end until the following autumn. Now, speaking of stretch, another interesting thing I noticed about Disney and Nickelodeon's shows is that they have something that I coined the stretch season. This is when a TV season stretches for a year beyond the typical TV season. For example, a regular TV season would be from 2022 to 2023. However, with the stretch season, a TV season would start in 2022 and stretch all the way until 2024. Now, some famous examples of stretch seasons include the 3rd season of That's So Raven, which started in October 2004 and ended in January 2006, covering all of 2005. There's also Season 3 of Zoe 101, which started in September 2006 and ended in January 2008, covering all of 2007. There's Season 3 of Hannah Montana, which started in November 2008 and ended in March 2010, covering all of 2009. And Season 2 of Big Time Rush and Season 4 of Wizards of Waverly Place both started in 2010 and ended in January 2012, both covering all of 2011. Now, something I noticed about these stretch seasons is that they always start in an even year, then stretch into the next even year. There are some cases where the stretch season starts in an odd year, then stretches to the next odd year, like with the first 2 seasons of Phineas and Ferb. However, it's not as common. There was also an instance where the stretch season stretched into a 3rd year with the 4th season of Phineas and Ferb, although that was like a one-time thing. I don't know if I'd want a show I'm watching to be stuck on the same season for 3 years, honestly. So why does Disney and Nickelodeon have stretch seasons? Well, my theory has something to do with how I believe that shows aimed at a younger audience tend to have a shorter shelf time than shows aimed at adults or the entire family. Not that Disney and Nick shows aren't family friendly. They are, but their target audience are kids. And the main characters on these shows are mostly kids. And what do kids do? They grow up. So they eventually lose interest in these shows, and the actors eventually age to a point where they can no longer play these characters. So as you can see, these shows cannot last for as long as shows with an older audience and older characters, which can run for as long as they want to. I also believe that along with the stretch season, Disney and Nick order a ridiculous amount of episodes for their shows in an attempt to strike while the iron is hot. For example, a typical TV season on a regular TV network is 22 to 26 episodes, but Disney and Nick do way more. Many shows on these networks, specifically Disney, have seasons that consist of 30 episodes. However, the 3rd season of That's So Raven has 35 episodes.
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not what?
Tell you that jerks like you are killing our planet.
And the 2nd season of iCarly, before it was split into 2 separate seasons, consisted of 39 episodes, but 45 if you break down all of the special length episodes. That's nearly 50 episodes for the second season of their most popular show. See, Nickelodeon knew to strike while the iron was hot, and had Nickelodeon not split this season into 2 separate seasons like they do with many of their shows, then this would have been yet another stretch season on our list, starting from September 2008 and ending in June 2010. Also, notice how many of these stretch seasons are during a show's second or third season, which in most cases are usually the best seasons of these types of shows. Again, Disney and Nick striking while the iron is hot. Also, something I noticed is a different type of stretch season. The second season of Hannah Montana starts in April 2007 and ends in October of 2008, basically covering most of 2007 and 2008. Season 2 was the longest running season of that show. Even though Season 3 started in 2008 and ended in 2010, Season 2 aired its episodes over the course of a longer period of time. And I haven't found any other instances like this, but I thought it was interesting to point out. Also, this YouTube channel is currently in its second season, which started in May of 2021, and now that it's 2023, this is officially a stretch season. We are in a stretch season. Feels interesting. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you liked this video. I really got to talk all brainy and smartish. Also check out my music, it's good. Alright, I'm out.